Welcome. This is the Bright Professor. I'm Dr. Leonard Bright. Academia is facing one of the most consequential threats to academic freedom we have seen in a generation. Some universities want to review our syllabi for what they're calling alignment with the course content or course descriptions. We know what this is about. There's rarely a case where our classes are not aligned with our course descriptions. So we know what this is. This is political. These controls or attempts at censoring isn't because of what we're saying is wrong or not consistent with what we know to be important for our classes, but because they disagree along political lines. So I wanted to make this video to provide some advice to faculty who are facing this kind of pressure. I am not offering legal advice, but what I'm offering is information that I think is important for you to know and to understand as you navigate this environment. First, before you make any changes to your classes, you should be given time to consult advice on the impact that this is going to have on your profession, on your students, and even on your own reputations. It is going to matter because what you do, you can never take back. And before you move fast, just to appease some artificial deadlines, I believe universities have an obligation to give you time to consult with advisors so that you are confident that you are not violating the law and that you are not giving up your constitutional rights to free speech and academic freedom. Second, document every directive to censor, change, revise your course syllabi. This is important because many administrators and universities are quite adept at saying things off the record, and this can occur in many forms. It is important that you put this information in writing. And one way that you can do this is that when you're being approached by your dean or your department head in these impromptu moments or in meetings, you can ask, can you put that in writing? Because I want to make certain, for example, that I have no misunderstandings about what I'm being asked to do. That's only fair. One day you find that you were injured in some way by these policies. If you don't have this on the record, you have no way of proving that those orders were given to you. And rest assured, your administrators are going to say, no, they never gave you that order. And if they gave you anything similar, it was voluntary. And you are not required to do what it is that you may one day find that you did that was damaging to you. So put everything in writing. Third, never give your ability, your power, your responsibility to determine what gets taught in your class to non-experts. You have no obligation to support anyone other than yourself and or other experts to determine what is being taught in your classroom. You should never voluntarily comply with any requests given to you to change your courses, especially from those who are not experts in that field. Fourth, continue to design, teach, deliver your courses according to the standards established in your field. Never deviate from that, especially if you have not received a direct order from your administrators, from your deans, presidents, and so forth to do so. I will also advise that you should be transparent. Whatever that is important, that gives students, as well as anyone reading your syllabus, a good understanding about what you will cover, you should be transparent about that. In addition to that, be clear with your students on your syllabus that you may provide your own professional opinions on matters of public concern that relates to your course. Be clear when you're offering your opinions and when something is a fact or a part of a lesson plan that they are to learn. You should have space to say, based on this evidence, based on the facts, here is my professional opinion. And be clear that this is your professional opinion and you're offering it because this is an important part of modeling to students how we make decisions on the basis of facts, on the basis of evidence, and considering the various theories that may be contested around that topic. Faculty should not feel pressure to censor any major important topic in your course due to political pressure or hearsay or anything else that may come your way. Teach according to professional standards, teach according to your expertise, teach the truth. When an order is given to you in writing, clearly stated, formal, and directed to you that you are to stop teaching something, censor something, change that important topic as you have identified it, that's when you should absolutely seek legal advice. Contact organizations like the American Association for University Professors, the Foundation for Individual Rights and Expressions, FIRE, the American Civil Liberties Union, ACLU, the NAACP Legal Defense Fund, and other partners. Thank you for listening, and until next time, this is the Bright Professor.